Ladies and gentlemen, it is that time of the evening. This is our main event. This evening's main event sponsored by Pentagon Jeep and is an international professional bout held in the middleweight division under 83.9 kilograms and over 3 5-minute rounds. Our first fighter making his way to the cage and into the blue corner, Oskar, the Universal Soldier Somerfield. And his opponent, making his way to the red corner, James Bateman. Ladies and gentlemen, your official introductions for our main event of the evening. First, the fighter standing in the blue corner. This fighter is 21 years of age. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing at 83.5 kilograms. He has a record of 2 wins, no losses, no draws. Both wins coming by way of submission. Fighting out of Poland, Oskar, Universal Soldier Somerfield. And across the cage in the red corner, this fighter is 29 years of age. He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall, with a record of 7 wins, 2 losses, no draws. James Bateman.
And here we go. We have our main event of the evening at CSFC 5 in Lancaster. And we've got James Bateman of the Fight Ministry taking on Poland's Oskar Somerfeld. Bit of an intense stare down there. Both of these guys look ready to go. Bateman's a guy we've seen a lot of. Big power, likes to strike.
Cheers, thank you.
Somerfeld 2-0, both by submission. So let's see how this fight plays out stylistically. Somerfeld looks bigger at the weight. Bateman usually campaigning at welterweight, but he's been out for a while, opted to come back in at middleweight, and let's see if he transfers that power up the weight. Oh, spinning back elbow from Somerfeld.
Yep.
Just misses, and Bateman finds himself on top position. Yeah, inside the half guard of Somerfeld. I think he's got the full guard back now.
He's regarded now.
And he's got a nice tight overhook, not letting Bateman get his shots off. Yeah, and you can tell the size and strength of Somerfeld is keeping Bateman engaged in that low posture there.
Yeah, it's very difficult coming up a weight. You get used to being able to compete strength-wise, and all of a sudden, the guys are stronger and bigger than you.
But that said, Bateman gets the pass quite easily. Somerfeld looking to move off the bottom.
Yeah, it was the dangerous way to go, but it worked.
Good hips there from Bateman to stop the guard coming back in.
I was going to say there was a great north-south opportunity there, but he opted not to go for it.
Big knees to the side and a couple of little shoulder thrusts there just to let Somerfeld know he's on top.
Good work. He's just chopping away with shots here from the top.
Yeah, and it's been 18 months out almost for Bateman, so you know he'll like to blow off a few of the cobwebs of this one. So I'm sure he won't want it to be over too quickly. He'll want to get his feet back on the table and really show us what he can do.
Yep, and here we are with this. We've seen this position a couple of times, this half butterfly position. Regarded now, though.
Yeah, and Somerfeld, 2-0, and both wins coming by submission, so, he's obviously not averse to the ground game, but Bateman, good posture, good hips on top, good control, and he's doing all the right things to just control the fight so far.
Yeah, he's doing enough here, doing enough to win the round. Nice elbow chop through there.
Yeah, and he'll be in no rush, as we mentioned. He's been out for quite a while. He'll take his time. He's got no rush from this position. He's the one on top. He's the one landing the shots. He'll be quite happy to stay here and just advance his position bit by bit.
Yeah. And Somerfeld isn't doing a lot from underneath, and if you're in this position, you've got a guy in your guard. You've got to have an active guard. You've got to be hunting those sweeps, hunting those submissions, or else you're just slowly losing the round.
Yeah, and the time's ticking by, and Bateman's on top. He's doing the work and he's winning the round. The pro Somerfeld crowd making themselves heard every now and again. Oh, big elbows coming in now from Bateman as he opens up the taps a little bit.
Just not seeing anything from Somerfeld from underneath, really.
Yeah, I mean, he had a little wriggle there, but Bateman's more than on top of it.
Yeah, big shots come through again.
And he's just, he's getting tied up a little bit when he frees himself. He lets a few shots go, does the damage, and then, lowers his posture again to keep himself safe. Bateman doing enough to stay on top, enough work. But Somerfeld there, nearly had a nice stand-up with the butterfly hooks.
Yeah, he's in that.
And he's up, good work.
Well, I don't know how much time has gone, but it might be a little too late to do any real impact in this round.
Yeah, good head pressure there on the cage from Bateman. Keeping his head in that chin, sticking him on the fence.
Yeah, it's the first time we've seen anybody use that proper head position in the clinch tonight, actually.
Yeah, it's always good to see, but Bateman, 7-2 as a professional, he's obviously quite well versed these days. He might be caught in a triangle. There's the armbar from nowhere. Oskar Somerfeld. Wow, and his corner is straight over. Face plants into the cage. That came from nowhere. James Bateman was dominating that round, and out of nowhere, Oskar Somerfeld hatches onto a triangle and switches straight to the armbar. What skills there. I mean, Bateman will be distraught after returning on that one. It was in fine form, but that's the nature of the beast, and the Somerfeld crowd are going crazy. I mean, as we've seen from all the highlights now, it was all Bateman, all from the off. Dominated, landed great shots, but when you've got submission skills like Somerfeld has, you always give yourself an opportunity. Let's go into the cage for the official result.
Ladies and gentlemen, 3 minutes, 54 seconds of the first round. Your winner by way of armbar and new international champion in the blue corner, Oskar Somerfeld. Put your hands together for a gallant challenger this evening, James Bateman. Ladies and gentlemen, that was our last fight of the evening. I hope you enjoyed the show. Keep looking out because we will be back.